At these brothers coming out today, man, from Chinatown. That boy Brass told me I need to come check it out, man. If y'all aren't following Brass at Asian Travels 4K, you miss it out, man. He's pretty much covering every single block in Bangkok, and at some point we'll cover every block in Asia. So I'll leave a link. I'll leave it as the last video when the video is over, man. Definitely go check him out. Subscribe to him. He's an affiliate of Immortal Minds, definitely a member of Exit Strategies, and he's showing the world what Asia is like, man. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Definitely a vibe. Alright, brothers, I had to get somewhere to talk, man. Then sit down and got me some tea, man, so I might be here a while, brothers. But this is what I want to talk to y'all about today, man. I want to talk to y'all about because a lot of people have been making comments about, of course, having the mindset to move abroad is one thing, but what a lot of people are saying is how do I find the work? How do I, as far as the income? And I'm gonna say this. Once you've identified that thing you want to do, whether it's content creation, whether it's selling a product online, anything that's giving you that, I'll call it passive income, so you can kind of move about. I'm gonna tell you something, man, that one of my brothers taught me that really changed the game and it put me in a better position, right? And the first thing is, I'll say this, man, like, you have to understand, to get to the point where you can move about the way you want, it's gonna take a period of you having pretty much zero work-life balance, man. For a while, you're gonna pretty much have zero work-life balance. What do you mean, soul? What I mean is, like, and this is one thing I was trying to do for the longest time, man. I was trying to put work into my craft. I was trying to, dedicate time to a relationship. I was trying to be a good father. I was trying to be a good son and brother and cousin and all that stuff. I was trying to be, this is the main thing, I was trying to be a good partner to a lot of my friends. And when all the smoke cleared, man, like, I've been divided up in so many small pieces as far as my time and energy, that I didn't have a lot of time to put toward my craft enough to get me out of the situation, man, to put me in a better situation. So you gotta understand this, for a brief period of time, not even brief period of time, because this is pretty much gonna be life, to be honest, man. Work-life balance, like you're not gonna have the same work-life balance as everybody else. All that, let me go out every single weekend. All that, let me Netflix and chill with my girl 3 or 4 times a week. All that, let me pillow talk or be on the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning. Or all that FaceTiming. Like a lot of that stuff is going out the window, man. Because you gotta understand, the majority of your time and energy has to be going towards your craft. You know what I'm saying? And there'll be times, man, where you can kind of back up and chill for a little bit. You might be able to chill for a few days. And you might even chill for a month sometime, just to kind of recompose yourself. But your life, like work-life balance that a lot of people preach, like a lot of people preach that work-life balance, it's not going to exist the way you think it is. That's why you have to love what you do, man. That's why you have to be in love with your purpose, because it's going to take the majority of your time. And the thing is, this is going to hurt a lot of your relationships. This is gonna hurt a lot of your relationships. But it's some peach tea, it's solid too. It's solid. Because a lot of times, man, I'm gonna say this, you're going to have to get with a very unique woman to move like this, or you're gonna have to be single. I'm gonna keep it 100. You're either gonna have to get with a very specific type woman, or you're gonna have to stay single, or just be somebody that kind of just jumping around, but y'all know that's not the play. Because the woman you get with is going to have to understand there's going to be a lot of missing out, man. There's going to be a lot of concert missing. There's going to be a lot of Saturday nights where she's sitting there watching you work. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some date night she's arranged with other couples that you're not going to be able to make. There's going to be some vacations you aren't going to be able to go on. You know what I'm saying? And not just really missing, but she has to understand that your mind is going to be wrapped up in your craft so much, man. So you're going to have to get with a woman that understands a man that lives in purpose, or she's going to have to be a woman that has her own hobbies or tied to her purpose herself. Have her own business, have her own craft, have her own thing. And to be honest, man, if y'all have that thing in common, it can be beautiful, man. The work-life balance, it's out the window. Like it's like you're gonna have to reprioritize things. You know, like for me, of course, my son's activities was always my priority, man. I want to say, in all of his years of playing sports, I missed one varsity football game, and it just happened to be the same week. I had to fly to Arizona for a power circle meeting, so that's why I missed that. But besides that was top of my priority. Besides that, it was work. Like I can remember missing some Thanksgiving dinners. I can remember missing some Christmas parties and all that kind of stuff, man, because work was priority. Work was priority, man. So in order to get to that stage that you want to get to, and I'm not talking about big bucks and all that stuff. I'm talking about freedom. In order for you to get to that level of freedom, man, you're going to have to sacrifice that work-life balance. You're gonna have to sacrifice that work-life balance, man. But I'm gonna tell you, at some point it'll become normal. It'll become normal, man. One thing it helped me understand is once I kind of started prioritizing things. This is one thing it helped me with, man. And this is huge. And this is gonna apply to everybody, man. One thing it really helped me with was, I'll say it like this. There was a point in time, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, where I really couldn't get a lot of work done, man, because like my phone rings, or I get a text, or I'm getting an email like all day and all night, man. You know, I got brothers and associates all over the globe, man. I got brothers in South Africa, man. I got brothers, you know, in Asia. I got brothers in the UK, man, in different times, you know. So my phone is always going off with brothers I love. But I had to make an alteration to the way I was communicating, man. I had to stop picking up the phone for anybody that wasn't giving value in exchange. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean, bro. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I mean, man. Like a lot of times, man, we get on the phone with brothers and sisters, whoever, and we get to just chopping about some nonsense, or we get to chopping with some people that all they want to do is extract gain from you. Also, I'm gonna give you a holler, man, and call and talk to you on this day. All right, cool. And want to sit there and talk for an hour, talk for 2 hours, and me just kind of give them game on life or how to get out of a situation. And I'm not saying that's not how we're not supposed to move as brothers, but when you got 7 or 8 brothers a day calling you want to talk an hour, like you'll lose track of your life like that, man. So when it comes to that, man, what I learned is make sure all your relationships are equal in exchange as far as value. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I have some friends in some, I would say, prominent places. You know, I have some friends in some high places, man, that may have a certain knowledge on how to get the bag or how to do certain social media stuff and all that stuff. And if I talk to them for a certain amount of time, just talking to them can change my life. You know what I'm saying? When I go to those brothers, man, of course I'm equal in equal exchange of knowledge. All my relationships all the brothers that I talk to, man, whatever they're doing and they're a master of their craft, I'm bringing that same level of game of what I know. So make sure all your relationships are of value, man. When you want to move and accomplish big things, all your relationships have to be of value, or you need to be charging. You need to be charging. Like I can sit with some brothers, man, for an hour, 2 hours on the phone. That's not common. Or sit there at a coffee shop and talk to some brothers for an hour, man. And I might sit there and talk about what I know, singular truth, esoteric knowledge. We might talk relationships, and them brothers might tell me how to get the bag in Bitcoin or something. So make sure, man. I'm talking about when you wanna operate on a different level. Time is gonna be sensitive, but your relationships, man, are gonna be everything, bro. Your relationships are gonna be everything. The third thing you're gonna have to incorporate into your life, man, is you're gonna have to be thinking bigger, man. You're gonna have to be thinking bigger. And what I mean is, any room that you're in, and really when I say room, any environment you're in, whether it's the place you work, whether it's the people you hang out with, whether it's the bar you go get your drinks at, or whatever, you gotta make sure you're always thinking bigger than the people in that environment, the people in that community, the people in that circle. Because what will happen, man, you can easily get mentally paralyzed. You can easily get comfortable with life, and you'll wake up in 5 and 10 years later, man, you're in the same spot. So always be thinking bigger. You know what I'm saying? I can remember my first job, man. I was a general laborer. I was sweeping floors and cleaning out flower beds in Longview, Texas. And I was already thinking about my next job, where I would be able to get my own apartment, be able to, put rims on my car and all this kind of stuff, right? So always thinking bigger. Even when I was in the military and having a blast, man, I was always thinking about the next level. What's life gonna be like? What kind of places will I be able to travel to? What kind of things will I be able to buy? What kind of things will I be able to experience? Always be thinking bigger, man. Even, every situation, man, it's always bigger. Not that you're not satisfied, but always be thinking bigger, man. Because you gotta understand, the energy of God is an expansive energy, man. So if you're not thinking bigger, man, you're not living right. You're not living right, man. So always be thinking bigger. And just a bonus, man. I'm gonna give you a bonus, and this is one area. This is one area where I would say is my kryptonite, and an area of my life, man, that once I can get a hold of this and master this, our life is gonna do even crazier things, man. And that is, you have to become selfish. You have to become selfish. And what I mean is, for some people this is easy, but for some people this is a challenge. Like for empaths like myself, I'm always seeing the world through the lens of the person I'm interacting with. I can always feel the energy of a person. So anytime I'm in a space, anytime I'm interacting with somebody, I'm always feeling what they feel and want to assist them any way I can. But it gets to the point where, and a lot of people got this, man, where you'll assist friends and co-workers and all this stuff so much to the point where it starts to destroy your own system. It begins to destroy your own world. It begins to extract from your own essence. And that thing that you were once doing out of love, man, is now putting you in holes in life. It's now putting you, in an energetic or a financial or a spiritual or a emotional deficit. So, man, you have to become selfish. And I'm not saying selfish to the point where you're just giving a middle finger to the world. But I'm saying selfish to the point where mission is first, where mission is priority. Like, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I want to spend time. Like, yeah, I want to do certain things. Like, yeah, I want to have that phone call with you. Or yeah, I want to go on that trip with you. But mission is first. And I'm saying this: when you learn to put mission first, oh man, it's like the world is yours then. When you learn to take all the essence that you're pouring out into the world, you know what I'm saying? All the spiritual, all the energetic currency that you're pouring into the world, other people's problems, other people's whatever. When you begin to pull that back and put it into yourself, bro, life will become easier. Life will become easier. See, man, these are just some things, man, that I wanted to share. And I'm really speaking to people that have identified their exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like you've identified that thing that you want to do. Like you're 100% aware of that craft or that service or that mentality or that skill set or that knowledge you want to give back to the world in exchange for your freedom. But you're just saying to yourself, man, like I got it and I'm plugged into it, but it ain't like I'm just spinning my wheels. Like I'm just spinning my wheels. I'm telling you, man, once you understand that you're not going to have work-life balance, once you learn to be selfish and those other things, man, I promise you, man, life will turn around and start happening for you, man. So yeah, I hope this helped, man. Hey, anybody that wants to see more of what Chinatown has to offer, man, I'll leave a link on the video I'll leave here at the end. Check that video out, man. Chinatown is beautiful.